Welcome to This Waitress Goes 100 Miles for a Customer, Part 1. Watch these clips and we'll be back with some questions. This is Lynn, the restaurant owner. Mary, Lynn's daughter. Alice, the customer. Listen to the conversation and then answer some questions.
Hello. Welcome to Thuong's Kitchen.
Oh, thanks. I've been telling my dad about your special pho dish.
Oh.
We'll take 2, please.
2 foot đặc biệt. That'll be $15. Here you go. Oh my gosh. Here you go. Can I bring him anything else? I can make him some tea as well.
No. The water's great, thank you. I really appreciate it. To be honest, my dad's, he's very sick. I had him come up to spend some time with his grandchildren. We don't know how much time he has left.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, just let me know. Why don't you have a seat and I'll bring your food out when it's ready.
Okay, did you understand the scene? Great. Let's answer some questions. What past due bills does Lynn have to pay immediately? She must pay the rent and the utility billing invoice. How many bowls of pho does Alice want to order? She wants to order 2 bowls. What does Lynn do when she sees the old man coughing? She gives him a glass of water. What does Alice reveal about her dad? She reveals that her dad is very sick. Why did Alice have her dad come up? So he could spend time with his grandchildren. What is Alice worried about with her dad's condition? She doesn't know how much time he has left. What emotion does Lynn express after hearing about Alice's dad? She expresses sympathy and concern. Watch the next scene and listen carefully.
It's good to see you again. What are you gonna get today?
Can I get a banh mi, please?
Sure, that'll be $5.
That's all I have.
Don't worry. You keep it.
Are you sure?
Mẹ con, the 2 foot đặc biệt are ready.
Okay, Mary, I'll come and get them. I'll bring it out when it's ready, okay? Mẹ quên đặt. Con làm cái bánh mì cho cái bãi khách nha con.
Please don't tell me you're giving away more free food.
Mary, just please.
We're barely getting by. I took a gap year to stay and help, and you're not even charging people?
What would your dad want?
Okay, great. Let's answer some questions. What does Lynn do when she sees Marita can't afford the banh mi? She decides to give it to Marita for free. Why is Mary upset with her mother? Because Lynn keeps giving away free food while they are struggling. How does Mary feel about their situation? She feels they are barely getting by. Why did Mary take a gap year? To stay and help her mom overcome difficulties. Why does Mary think Lynn should charge people? Because they are currently facing financial difficulties. Okay, great. Here's the next scene.
Enjoy. And here you go. Anything else I can get for you?
No, this is already so much. Thank you for not charging me.
You're very welcome.
God bless.
You too.
That was really nice what you did for that lady.
I'm just continuing my husband's legacy. This was his restaurant. He'd always say the kindness you put out in the world always has a way of coming back to you.
Oh, I like that. You know, your pho's the best I've ever had.
Thank you.
I'm surprised there isn't a line out the door.
Well, my daughter and I are great at cooking, but not so much at marketing. That was his specialty.
Aw, wow, my dad seems to really be enjoying it. Makes me so happy to see him smile.
Good. Excuse me for 1 minute. Hi, George. What can I do for you today?
Okay, great. Did you understand this scene? Let's answer some questions. What does Alice compliment Lynn for? She compliments Lynn for being nice to the lady. How does Lynn explain her kind action? She says she is continuing her husband's legacy. What belief did Lynn's husband hold about kindness? He believed that kindness always comes back to you. Why does Alice think the restaurant should be more crowded? Because she thinks the pho is really good. What does Lynn say was her husband's specialty? Pho was his specialty. What makes Alice feel satisfied? Seeing her father really enjoy the pho makes her very happy. What does Alice secretly do while Lynn is talking to George? She secretly tips Lynn $5. Okay, great. Here's the next scene.
Mary, you can't keep your cord out like this. I'm gonna trip.
ก่อนสไลด์แม่ก่อน The The laptop just won't stay on unless it's plugged in.
I'm sorry. I promise I'll buy you a new one day.
Don't worry about it. It works fine.
What are you working on?
My college essay. I really want to go to NYU next fall. Or somewhere closer. It's fine too, like UCLA or something. So I can commute wherever I can get a scholarship, really.
I know, NYU is great. Your dad would be so proud. He always dreamed of visiting New York and seeing the Statue of Liberty. Let me see what you have so far.
No, my essay.
Usually they wait 60 days before they turn it off. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
It's fine. Maybe this is a sign I shouldn't be going to college. I feel bad leaving you anyways. I'll go get the candles. We should probably drop the food in the fridge off at the restaurant so it doesn't go bad.
Ako na ang yung tuwan, no?
All right, are you ready for those questions? Here we go. Why does Lynn almost trip? Because Mary's laptop cord is lying across the floor. What problem does Mary have with her laptop? It won't stay on unless it's plugged in. What is Mary working on? She is working on her college essay. Which university does Mary really want to attend next fall? She really wants to go to NYU. What is Mary's main goal when selecting a college? To find a place where she can get a scholarship and commute. What was Mary's dad's dream? To visit New York and see the Statue of Liberty. What happens to Mary's laptop? It suddenly shuts down due to a power outage. What makes Mary feel very distressed? A sudden power outage causes her to lose her essay. What does Mary think the power outage might be a sign of? That she shouldn't be going to college. Why is Mary going to get the candles? Because the power is out and the room is dark. Alright, here's our next video clip. Make sure you pay close attention so you can answer the questions that follow.
Lynn, where's my rent?
Samuel, I don't have all the money right now, but if you...
No buts. No ands or ifs. I want the money by the end of the day or I'm changing the locks first thing tomorrow morning. Got it?
Tomorrow morning, sir, I just need a little bit more time.
Look, I don't want to hear any sob stories. I've been in business 30 years. Trust me, I've heard them all. That's your last warning.
God, look what he did. He ruined it.
Okay, did you catch everything? Let's get into those questions. Who is Samuel? He is the landlord. What does Samuel demand from Lynn? He demands the rent money. How does Samuel respond when Lynn tries to explain? He interrupts her and doesn't allow any excuses. What does Samuel threaten to do if Lynn doesn't pay by the end of the day? He threatens to change the locks the next morning. How does Lynn react to Samuel's demand? She pleads for more time to pay the rent. Does Samuel accept Lynn's plea? No, he wants Lynn to stop making excuses and pay the rent. Who ruined Lynn's husband's photo? Samuel did. It fell and broke when Samuel slammed the door. Alright, time for another video clip. Make sure you pay close attention so you can answer those questions.
Okay, next.
Hi. I have this food that I need rushed to a hospital in San Diego. How much would that be?
Sweetie. We don't ship perishable foods. Next.
Wait. How am I gonna get it to San Diego if I can't ship it?
I don't know. Try Uber. Next. Oh, boy.
$150?
Well, at least you tried.
We're not giving up that easily.
Where are we going? Mom, don't tell me we're driving all the way to San Diego. Do you have any idea how much gas is gonna be?
Less than $150. That's for sure.
Alright, did you catch everything? Let's get into those questions. Why does Lynn need to ship the food to a hospital in San Diego in a hurry? Because Alice's father's dying wish is to have pho. Does the post office staff agree to ship the food? No, they don't ship perishable foods. What alternative does the post office staff suggest to Lynn? She suggests trying Uber. How much is the Uber shipping cost that surprises Lynn? The Uber app charges $150. Is Lynn determined to get the food to San Diego? Yes, she says, we're not giving up that easily. Why does Mary try to stop Lynn from driving to San Diego? Because she is worried about the expense of gas. How determined is Lynn to resolve the shipping issue? She is very determined and not giving up easily. Great job, guys. You guys are making some awesome progress. I hope you enjoyed your time learning English through this section of this film. We'll see you next time.